Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Zoe, as she is currently really strong in my opinion, after the buffs, and can be a pretty good solo carry champion for you, especially if you like to play more aggressive fighting type of champions. This game is taken from one of my games where, well, I played in like gold, plat, something like that, just to show you how you can abuse opponents who will make the same mistakes that they make in your games probably. So I play against Twitch support, which probably means I'm going to get level 1 in cheesed by him. Which means that basically I don't get to play the lane level 1. So this is why I picked this game also, because I'm playing against Twitch support that just, well, it's known for just sitting in your lane in mid lane. And you can become unable to play, especially because you lose your level 1 advantage and your range advantage really easily. So the question is, what can we do about that? Dayon even gets XP from the ward, I believe. And okay, so that's kind of the worst stuff that we could have happen for us level 1. So this game, what we need to do is, first of all, avoid the level 1 Twitch cheese as hard as possible, because unless he shows in bot lane, we can't really play. Because if we walk up and we lose all of our HP, our lane will basically end. So here I just walk to the tower and just alt tab because nothing else to do. You might as well eat ice cream or something. No point walking further than this, because if I walk here, where I am, then I only take 2 auto attacks. And I can just range Q. I mean, worst case scenario in this case, I would take like 2 or 3 auto attacks, but it's not that bad because the lane already started in bot lane. And yeah, I think at this point that he left, but obviously not, because we hate leaving mid lane. It's like the classic when you play mid lane, especially mages or mobile champs or whatever. You basically just sit there and get ganked by the whole enemy team the whole game. And if you ever tilt at all, or get bored, rip. Okay, so the key with Zoe usually is to Q the wave and get it to push, because then you can either roam to side lanes, you can roam to jungle, or you can just bully the enemy laner. That plan was a bit ruined for me, but I'll keep trying it. We have the W pickup. You can go W or E level 2, but I think W can be better, especially if you get a good drop at level 2. Because a good drop at level 2 means that you can legit just ignite the enemy and instantly all in them. And they just get to flash away or something. So yeah, as you can see, it's obviously low elo because the Yon keeps walking up, right? And he will just keep taking harass for no reason whatsoever, when there's nothing for him to gain. Like, the wave is pushing to him anyway. The only reason for him to walk up is if his jungler is trying to gank and he wants to hold the wave longer here. But there's no point in doing this for him. All he's doing is losing HP, and because this is warded already, what ends up happening is that now this will never go well for them, because all I have to do is just play around here. Because if I'm around here, they will never ever get on me, but this guy will keep sitting here because, well, he doesn't realize that it's a waste of time. You have to avoid stuff like this as jungle also. And that guy just gets fought. I just get a free kill. And another one. I'm pretty sure Yon had blast still. I don't know why he didn't use it, but sure. Now he loses a huge wave, which is like really bad for him. And okay, so at this point we just push the wave and base, right? You could try to take plates, but it's so useless. You will do 0 damage to the tower, and then the Yon will come back and just bully you. Okay, you have huge gold. And here I could buy Lost Chapter. I just buy Sorks because I think that I'm better than the enemy, so I can just abuse it. But I think Chapter is better here, because it just gives you more damage. And if you're not completely proactive moving around the map, then Sorks aren't gonna have as much value. So then, what do we do now, right? We got a lead, and now we just have to abuse it. That's basically all you have to do. Just don't let enemy do what they want, right? You can fake a freeze like this. I just fake it. And then that guy probably just walks back a bit. I use my Q for the thing. My CSing under the tower on Zoe is abysmal. I hate CSing under the tower, and I can still win almost every game on Zoe. Crazy, no? I need to figure out how to CS on her under the tower. I need to like try that in practice tool or whatever. But whatever. I have to do it more consistently. But anyway, if the enemy isn't fighting you, then all you have to do is just roam or invade. And if your teammates aren't doing that, then you need to ping them. Like, this guy doesn't pay attention, and he's just dead. This is what I mean with using Sorks. This is really unlucky also, that guy got away. Maybe I fucked it up though, I'm not sure. Either way. It's still too loud for me. Okay. So you push out this, and then you need to tell your top laner, okay, listen, let's swap back. Because you want to be in the middle of the map. Even if you're roaming and stuff like this happens, you want to swap back either by recalling and going back to the middle of the map, or you want to just walk to the middle of the map. Here I just walk because I don't have that much gold, and I still have full HP and mana, and I'd rather just walk. Because I'll get more resources. And I'm kind of ahead of the power curve, because while you can get really insane item spikes and whatever in League, there are also power curves, so... For example, right now I'm way stronger than the enemy, so even if I don't base, I'm still way stronger than them. Right? Like, this is basically death for him, if I play it right. Right? And again, they just gank you, because if you play immobile mages, or whatever, this just happens. Just get ganked. So you have to pay attention to them. It's really important. That was unfortunate. I think he broke the sleep though or something, if I remember right. Anyway, we kill all the enemies, right? And then we can like skip ahead a bit. And look, here, this is what I mean. You get tilted or bored. Like, look, I miss every minion, I think, here. Bam, 1, then 2, and 3. Oh, 3. I miss like every minion, and I'm so mad. You cannot imagine. So I'm just like, I don't care. I do not care about where the enemies are or anything, right? All I care about is how the fuck did I miss every minion? Like, what is wrong with me? I'm on cocaine or what? So then, even though I see these two, or well, should see them, I'm just thinking about my minions. And if you ever do this, and you autopilot, or you just keep playing like this, right? Instant grief. And this is why junglers will flame you. Because stuff like this happens. Also, I forgot this guy can cancel my thing. So it was just horrible. But either way, I would be fucked. Because I'm there with no flash, against Yon with ult, and 3 people are going to fight me. So then, what do we do after we mess up once, right? We just do the same thing as before. You just need, like, this is what Evelyn players do a lot as well. You tilt, and then you just lose your game for no reason. That's what I do also when I play Evelyn. Like, you just roam. Okay, that was the plan. Push, roam, do stuff. It's not that much different for you to go from being 4-0 to being 4-1 than it is for you to go from 0-1 to being 4-1, right? The main difference there is that your mentality is way better if you went from 0-1 to 4-1 than it is if you went from 4-0 to 4-1. And you feel 10 times weaker, basically. Whatever, I'll just mute it. CBA. Okay, so then, what would you do now, right? Would you just sit mid and play waves? Maybe, because it isn't a cannon wave, right? But would you still keep sitting mid after the wave? Depends, right? If your bot lane here was healthy and they can do stuff, you should roam for sure. But if they're not, then you can sit mid and do whatever. But this is why I think this pick is really insane. Because at the moment, early game is insane. She's really good at pushing, getting prio, skirmishing, and just abusing early game in general. So you do this stuff, and what a surprise, you're getting 3-man again, right? Shocking. Completely shocking. You just chill. If you're getting 3-man, then your team is getting lead. And see, this is what I mean as well. People don't really try to dodge your high range Qs in lower elo. And they don't really dodge your E's either. So then here, I can't play, right? Because I'm just telling them like, listen guys, I'm playing against Twitch and Kindred for like 10 minutes now. Can I abuse this guy or what? Because I just want someone in my team to hover me at some point, because then I can just abuse. If they don't, that's fine. I don't mind. But I will at least try to get them to. Like, look. I mean, here he got completely fucking lucky out of his mind. Because I'm pretty sure my Q bugged or something. Because it didn't splash on him. Maybe it just didn't reach. I don't know. I was so sure that it would. Like, how does this not do damage to him? He's right in it. I don't know. But yeah. Right. But this game is basically won already. Just because I didn't die to random shit, and because I had impact anyway. So, if you can do well in lanes like these, where you're playing basically like 1v3 and against like mech matchup, then if you play against something that you're really good into, and you don't play 1v3, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I could have ulted instead of flashing in at the start. But it's free anyway. And this game is just a free one. So this is mainly what I wanted to showcase, where this champion at the moment is really strong, and you can use it to just win some games, I guess. But also, okay, you can go to this guy's video, and I watched it before, and you look what he says, and this is also gonna help you a lot. And if you just watch this and then apply the game plan that I talked about in this video, then you should be completely fine on Zoe, even in high elo. And yeah, so that concludes this video. And if you liked it, then like and subscribe, and if not, then comment why not. Either way, I'll see you next time. Peace.